By the time someone comes to see me, something very devastating has happened in their lives. They've either had their civil rights trampled, they've had a significant personal injury, they've had a loss of some kind. So when they come through our doors, we already know that they're grieving, or they're upset, or they're in turmoil. But what I found over the years is that it's not just the incident that's happened to them. It's what happens to them mentally as they go through the process of suffering from this incident.
She worked really hard for me and got as much, as we could. And she was able to bring together a lot of information from a lot of different people, like the police report and the hospital, and I know she worked very hard at doing that. She put a book together. Really, it was 43 pages about my accident, my injuries.
One thing that we can't control is what happened to us. The only thing that we can do is craft the response. How are we going to deal with this situation? What are we going to do to make it better? What can I do to help you come to terms with what happened, heal, and move on with your life? And that's what I see my role as.
It was a very difficult case at the time, and she knew exactly what to do to get the best compensation that she could get for me. In dealing with Catherine, I found her to be very personable, professional. She was very concerned about my well-being and my recovery and my future with the injury that I sustained. So she was looking out for everything aspect of the injury.
It's very important in our office that our clients feel that they understand the legal process, that they understand the legal research involved, that they know what the statutes mean and how they're applied. We take them down to the courthouse. They see who the judge is. They see where they're going to testify. They're involved in how we set up witnesses. They review all of the evidence with me. I bring them in, they look at the medical records. Most people have never seen what their doctor has written about them in their medical records. They don't know how to read them. And we have found in our office that by bringing people into the process, they begin to heal.
I think that's her general personality is to go above and beyond in helping anybody.
And what has just astonished me in my practice year after year is that even though we achieve incredible results for our clients, at the end, what's mattered most to them is being part of a process. For instance, we don't always craft a financial solution, although that's often a significant component. Sometimes they want an apology letter. Sometimes they want the surgeon to look them in the eye and tell them what happened in that room. They want the driver of that other vehicle who was drunk to tell them that they are getting help and they'd stop drinking after that, or they're going around to high schools and warning kids about it. So sometimes we can craft something that's personally meaningful that might be outside a settlement or a negotiation, but that allows them to move on with their lives.
She was contrary to everything that I thought about, really, that an attorney would be. She was open, she was smiling a lot, she was friendly, she was forthcoming with information above and beyond, just the general stuff I was asking her.
I really feel like I get more from the process with my clients than they get from me, because ultimately I achieve a financial result for them and they go on with their lives. But I'm so impressed with the nobility, the grace, the strength that they show as they try to recover from these devastating incidents that destroy their lives, destroy their livelihoods, put them in a financial situation of great jeopardy, and how they, are just at the bottom and then work their way back up. It's an embracing of the human spirit, and it's personally so meaningful to me, and I could not imagine a better job.